This is so cool. I had so cool. I had this really sweet dream. I was falling asleep doing easy sound, easy sleep sound wave. Okay, and I had a dream. It's so sweet. Okay, so I was in a camp, one of those camps that you go when you're in lower elementary school, 5, 6, 5, 4 if you're early. Sometimes the little kids, they go, but like they're like totally, oh, here I am, but they're like totally, handled by like the ladies. But then like your camp, and I went to a camp, but the camps were kind of pointless because you go to for 2 weeks, and then I started crying at the end of my dream because I was missing my friends. They were like nice guys there, but okay, but it was like camp for like school, like there's. And I in my room, here it goes. That's the part. In my room, I was camping. What was my age? I don't know, I think I was like 16. And I was 16, 17, around like almost ending, adolescence. And I was camping in a camp. It was like we were living in a house, like right in some vacation home. And there was so that's so cute. It's so beautiful. And there was okay, well, in my room there was a 8-year-old girl. Not so girl. They were a completely different girl. And it was in a girl. I was in my dream it was very short. Man, it was a 30-second dream. Like maybe it went on to not 1 minute, not even whole minute. And and there was Marcella Hetfield, Marcella Hetfield, my papa's with a W. Papa, woo, with Papa with the W at the end. Papa, like his like paw. He has a big paw. James Hetfield has big hands. He has like his very amazing hands. Not that it's beautiful, but it's cool because it says riff on it. It says God riff, and he's so good with guitar. What the fuck? Like good? You're calling that good? He's a king of the world. Alright, and okay, but whatever. But it was 1997. But somehow in 1997, oh yeah, because remember I told you that I was in the camp in February 1997. I was in the camp for the kids of the radio and television. So like the kids from the media, right? In Warsaw Television and Warsaw Radio. And so they were like kids, and that they were guys. I was in 5th grade. I was in 5th grade. Somehow, yeah, I was in 5th grade. And across in my camp, it was a winter camp because it was right. It was in Vrapsebrishme. It was in Rapka. Okay, and now I was in the room with Marcella, but Marcella was 8 years old. It was so cute, and then Marcella smelled like so good. And okay, and I was taking care of Marcella. I think I was like 16, or I was 16, and she was like a tiny, like 8-year-old, like a small child. Like they don't know nothing about life. They're a second grader. They do multiplication, and they multiply numbers one through another, and they do brackets in mathematical formulas. They don't do like the advanced calculus. What they don't do, they do. And they write essays. They write their own essays. They're 8 years old. And they're what they know about anatomy, the bell, like, unless like you're playing in the film My Girl with Macaulay Culkin, and that mystical girl who played in all those late 80s, early 90s film where she was a daughter of a graveyard owner. It's a dumb idea. But like if you're a daughter of a physician like me, I'm a daughter of a medical doctor. He's a médecin. I'm a daughter of a doctor, so I know about anatomy. Like for me, it's normal. My dad, Goldstein is my dad Goldstein. He is he's a doctor, right? So like he practices. He has like, so at my home, instead of having skeletons like my girl had, my girl, like Macaulay Culkin plays, like, no reference. I don't know what that actress's name. We got something about those are 8-year-old kids, and it was played on TV in 1992, and I actually saw it. It's like there's a scene that the kids are eating honey, they're in love with each other, they kiss, and the girl has her first period, but she's raised by a single father. I don't know why, for a single father, like they couldn't make like a better family model, right? So she's raised by a single father, and then she gets her period, but there's no mother at home, like not at home, like there's no mom at all at home, and she doesn't know what to do, and she screams, she's like, there's blood, and she doesn't know who to consult, because she's raised by a single dad who runs a funeral home. That's the plot. And okay, and that was coming back to my dream that I just had, and I had it like 2 hours ago. Because I went to sleep at 3 a.m. actually, and now it's 4:30 a.m. No, yeah. So I went to sleep at 3 because I was taking a shower, and I smell like heaven. I smell like heaven because I do the goddess. It's called Young Goddess body oil. Body, like it's like it has a nice pump, like with the bees actually. It's the bee bee soap factor. It was sweet, right? Okay, whatever. It's not whatever, and it's just nice. It's and then I smell like heaven. But then I also apply the Rio de Sol, a company called Rio de Sol. They have like a couple of different colors of cream. I apply it on my Achilles heel, so it's elastic cream. I apply it on my calves, on my thighs, on my buttocks, on my forearms, and here I apply oil because I prefer the gliding of oil, like the gliding of massage oils on my body. But there it just smells like heaven, and I apply it on my buttocks because it's elastic. And I also apply it where I used to have stretch marks, because when I was 12 I started getting stretch mark on my thighs, like on my thighs. So, and I went to a physician, and he's like, well, lady, you're gonna get you're having stretch marks, then you're gonna get pregnant, you're gonna have stretch marks on your tummy. And I said, well, I don't know what pregnancy is anyway. So, but my dream, and it was so cool because here's my go. Now I'm telling you my dream. And so I'm in camp. It's 1997. I'm 16 years old, and in my camp, like the room, but it's like you go for 2 weeks to those camps, and then like you're missing the people because you're going back to school, and you're missing the people. And I started actually crying at the end of my dream. Although it was only 2 minutes, I started crying because I was missing the people. They were like the boys that I missed. But in the room, it was so evidently co-educational, and in my room I was staying with Marcella, and but age 8, and this is my scene. This is what I saw in my dream. This is how it went. I'm hugging, like embracing, because I'm a huge hugger. I hug a lot of people, so I'm hugging this girl who reaches up to like the middle of like my chest, right? So I'm hugging Marcella, and she hugs to me, and what and oh yes, and I'm kissing Marcella like all over on the shoulders, like here, but it's a small child. It's so much smaller than me. I'm 16, and Marcella is 8 years old, and I'm 16, or like I'm in 11th or even 12th grade. No, I think I'm in 10th or 11th grade. I think I'm not in 10th grade, because that's second grade just starting, actually, upper secondary school. So out of school being just too early. But it's I was in 11th. Okay, I'm in 11th grade. Yeah, I'm like 11th grade, like my dad, who lives in Hawaii, and he used to live in the Golden Gate Bridge, like the bridge, with the gray area. he still owns that property in Pluto, and I'm hugging Marcella Hetfield, who's in my room, and I'm kissing her. I'm giving her good advice. I'm kissing her like Marcella. Like, I have a big gesture, right? Like I when I kiss, it's like I don't know, like Minnie Mouse, or I don't know who else is like such a kisser in films. Who else is a kisser like in those like cute films? Like, I'm cute, right? Well, I mean, yes, I'm a big kisser, so no, but like, but it was also really deep because there's a lot of emotions. It was not just the sight that I'm seeing. Like, there was like I was feeling and thinking. There were lots of things going through my mind in that dream, and so I'm embracing embrasar strongly Marcela. I'm holding her like, in my insides, like, actually I went to sleep yesterday evening like 3 a.m. 1 hour ago, and I forgot, I didn't take Tiger because I put him in the closet, and no, I just put him because I was making the bed. So I was like, all right, but you have to take a something or somebody to hug in bed, because it releases those good hormone oxytocins, now they call them. They release that kind of endorphins that make you feel happy. So like, it's just it makes you can hug yourself. You can go like this, but like sometimes you have to hug something, right? But I was just really tired because it was 3 a.m. I was not tired, but like my neck hurts. I have pain in the neck, and I can't move my head. Like I have a lot of. I have to do spring cleaning, and I have to do hummus. I have to get rid of hummus from my house. But I have time until May 12. May 12 is Passover. I'm at the Pesach. It's like we're crossing the Red Sea. I'm really happy about it. So it's my favorite holiday, and man, I'm so damned happy. See, I'm an older, I'm 17 or 18. And in my room, there's this cute, like, blonde, because they're so beautiful. They're so beautiful blonde. And blondes are just, no matter what you do, natural blondes are beautiful. And I'm hugging Angel. I'm hugging Angel. And I'm hugging Angel. And when I was saying stuff to Marcella that, like, I kiss you all over. I don't know, probably left, like, I didn't leave lipstick traces on her, like, shoulders, but it's 8-year-old, so you can do it. It's 8-year-old kid, you can do anything to them. Yeah, and so I'm kissing, and I'm starting, remember, I'm not a lesbian, but I love you because, like, you're so cute. Now, not only because of that, but because I care, because you're little. When I was in camp in 2001, I was in a camp in Salzburg, and in those like cities in the south. We were in Austria, like the city, the country which is capital is Vienna, and we were in the German cities that famous composers Felix Mendelssohn lived, and and what was the name of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, and Go-Kart Mozart was checking the weather chart, saying it was whether it was warm outside. A little early birdie, my rate is kind of early, and asked me if I needed a ride. If I needed a ride, blinded by the light. Reduce like I don't know the word. Blinded by the light. Reduce like a deuce, but I don't know the verb. Like it is another runner in the nights. Yeah, I love running like under the stars. I love running anytime. I can run anytime. Like we go outside and running. Because we have to run with solar damn system. All the systems. Yeah, the whole universe is looking at you. You can celebrate yours. All the planets and all the stars and constellations are looking at you, and it's God in all of them. Everywhere there's God. So I love running I love nature. I love nature, like, the power of nature. Like, now they're going to ask me, do I like walking naked? The answer is no. Because, like, I play I play live sex, but I don't play for somebody. I play them. I play with them, but I'm not a participating pant. So, and I'm hugging Marcella Hetfield, and I'm kissing Marcella 8, so you can do anything to a 8-year-old child. It's an 8, you can do anything to them. And I'm kissing, and then but I was in a camp with like older people. I was like with other peers, like other grown up 18-year-old people, and then and with them, and like there was like guys, I liked them, and it was so much fun. But it was kind of short because it's 2 weeks and you leave, right? So right. But then it was so weird because I was in one camp and there was another camp just after that. I went to another camp. It was winter camp 1997, and then I went to another camp right after, and what turned out, because it turned out there was the very same Oshrodik, very same hotel for students to go to, like school people to go to. Like for summer, that's where they make, my dad Goldstein, he makes camps for kids, and because he works as a doctor at the camp, and they make it like so cool. And no, there's no orphans. Like those are rich kids from Westchester County. Westchester is a county that hugs like a bagel the outskirts of New York City. It's like when New York City has ended, there's the Bronx, and then there's the county called Westchester. And they're like the ninth town. It's a New England, and the style is Tudor, and Edwardian from King Edward. It's because it's New England, so it's English style. Whereas on the other side, you've got Spanish style villas, and like my papo. Papo, my papo, the house sits his ass, the ass of the house, the houses, the mansions, mansions swallow all, mansions butt sits in Cliff Boulevard, and it looks right into the Golden Gate, and the windows are so beautiful. There's a grand piano, the pianola. The stairs go up, and it says "Mad Love, Honey, Honey, Mad Love." There's stairs. It's built in 1902. 1902 is the year of. Ani lo mitzayeret. It's built in 1920. It's built in 20s. Cliff Boulevard. It's in San Francisco, but it's like the address is San Francisco. Well, but it's like yes, and it's Spanish. Like oh man, it's so beautiful. They just put like the elements. It's a prefabricates. So just like go to House Depot and you plant the butts of those estates like firmly on. But what matters is that you own the land, honey. Like you own the land. Like remember, you own the estate, like the Kadur Adama. The plant, the regolith of the planet. You're the Baal, the owner. They're the Baal owner of that. So you plant. I know I'm kind of wearing like this, like, but it's cold. Under I have seriously like it's really cute. I have like this pink striped shirt. It's cute, but I'm so cute, because it has a heart here on here. It has a heart. Because it's like all striped, it's white with and stripes, and here it has like this embroidered heart. It's Chibo, a German company, Chibo coffee company. I keep my pens in I have a jar. I have a glass mason jar, and I keep my writing instruments in coffee beans. A crazy smell, like it's such beautiful smell, and it's amazing because yesterday I'm writing my list of what the order requires for April, and that requires uniforms. So it's just two things that the order requires for April: uniforms, and another thing on like the list of things that I is no, because then we're getting in May my company New Horizons, Belos Horizontes. No, my company New Horizons is obtaining money from the National Fund of the Rehabilitation of handicapped and disabled peoples, to make it sound like 19th century Abraham Lincoln and Grover Cleveland linguistics. And it's just we're getting money like Baruch Hashem, and we're very happy. But you get that money binally, like you get binally. You get it not annually, but biannually. You're getting twice a year money from the state. It's from the part of it are funds from the from ESA, because it's the space sector. Belos Horizontes, I'll tell you later what my company is, but quickly, it's a space company that gets new land in outer space, and it conquers new lands and meets through new technology, space technology. It means like new inventions, especially stemming from where the biggest minds live in Europe, in America, Israel. And in Israel, remember that Israel is part of our family. If part of the European Union family, we hug Israel. Yaakov Israel, he's our brother, and his kids, especially Gad Shimron, Mr. Shimron, age 57. Shimron from Mossad, from the Israel Intelligence Bureau. Gad Shimron, he's our brother because he's Israeli, and you have to see his picture. I'll show you Gad Shimron. Gad is one of the sons of Yaakov, and and did I provide the details how I'm hugging and I'm kissing an 8-year-old child as Marcella helped me, but it was the great sensation about it is that the child has beautiful long hair. It's blonde, right? But like it's beautiful, and it feels so nice. And the importance, like the essence of the whole dream, like the takeaway message. The moral of my dream is that now they can do everything to an 8-year-old, and they're so cute, and it's so nice because that's the moral, that you can. The moral is that to an 8-year-old, you can do realistically and virtually and frankly, because my dad's name, sometimes we call him Frank. Me and my lover, Yishai, we call our dad Frank sometimes, and we love him, and he makes for the dad of the family. There are also other people in the family, so other like other folks, right? And so but if somebody's 8-year-old, like Marcella is 8-year-old, and we're hugging Marcella, but there's no castor, well, okay, no, but then I went to another camp right after in 1997, and like in my dream, just that I had, and it turned out that it was the same hotel. I was shocked, and they didn't even clean up after my stuff from my first camp. And then I went to a completely different camp with guys, with guys, it's like guys, and we were, in relations, but they were not sexual, not because of age, but it was just like. Well, I don't engage in like really like straightforward sex, and especially right away. And usually, because since I'm not engaging in non-forms of penetration, then I don't enter into sexual relationships. I talk a lot. I'm a talking party, and I was with like boys and friendships, very close, very tight bonds, emotional, especially feeling bonds. And then I was like, and they all went back home. They packed and they're ready going home, and they went home. And I was walking still around the hotel to see if my stuff, but there was so much of my stuff. Like that moral of that second dream, because it was like the deep phase of Delta when your brain is in Delta, and it went again into Delta. And so I had another story called Dream. And that like a movie played in my mind that you're like the senses are turned off, but you're not walking, and you're just visualizing different kind of plots. And because before sleep, I was analyzing the plot of some film on Wikipedia, and it was some like important Hollywood film from the 1990s. And so I was analyzing that, and I was also analyzing again the Torah. The mountains could crumble, and the seeds could start broiling, like cooking into the temperature of 25 degrees for this year, for the toast of this year to 25 degrees, and the mountains could crumble to them, and I would still read Torah daily portion of. Because I'm not a girl, but that's that's part of it. It's not only do I love it, but it's important, and God tells you to do that, so you're doing it. I only listen to God. I don't listen to human man being. No, I don't submit. See, I'm so free. But I'm not boasting. This is just my role, and that's just my character role. And because but am I cruel? Well, I sure know. Like I know how to do that, but do I do it? Like, can I actually get it?